You've heard it your whole life. Fruit before bed is healthy, a light snack, good for digestion, especially if you're over 60, right? Something gentle to tide you over. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You've been misled. The same fruits you thought were helping your sleep might be the reason you can't stay asleep. Because after 60, everything changes, quietly but dramatically. Your melatonin levels fall, your blood sugar regulation weakens, and digestion slows to a crawl. Your body simply doesn't recover the way it used to. So when you eat something natural, like fruit before bed, you're not helping your body. You're hijacking it. Let's take grapes. Sweet, harmless, a healthy choice, right? Wrong. Grapes are packed with fructose, a sugar that doesn't just elevate blood sugar, it triggers cortisol spikes. That's the hormone that wakes you up in a sweat at 2 a.m., wondering why your heart is racing. Ever had vivid dreams? Sudden bathroom trips? A night that feels more like a battle than rest? Yeah, that's not age. That's your healthy fruit snack kicking in. Hours later. Just ask Margaret, 68. She blamed her insomnia on menopause and getting older. Her doctor shrugged. Her sleep pills failed. Then one visit to her cardiologist changed everything. Cut out the grapes. She did. And 2 nights later, she slept. All night, for the first time in 4 years. Still think it's harmless? This is bigger than grapes. By the end of this video, you'll discover 2 other innocent fruits that sabotage your sleep, and what to eat instead that works with your body, not against it. But first, we need to look at what actually happens inside your body at night, because once you understand that, you'll never look at bedtime fruit the same way again. You might not like what I'm about to say, but if you're over 60 and still treating your body like it's in its 30s, you're not just slowing your progress, you're setting yourself up for sabotage. Let's get honest about aging. Your metabolism doesn't just slow down, it changes, deeply, quietly, and sometimes destructively. Your pancreas? It doesn't regulate sugar like it once did. Your liver? It processes toxins at a crawl. Your gut? It's more reactive than ever, even to foods that used to be safe. Which brings us to something surprising. The second fruit you should avoid before bed. Bananas. Yes, bananas. The same fruit you've probably been told is gentle, calming, even good for sleep. But here's the truth. Bananas are loaded with resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that your body struggles to digest, especially at night. They're also full of natural sugars, which trigger insulin spikes long after you've brushed your teeth and turned out the light. Your body wants rest, but when you eat a banana before bed, your digestive system is forced to stay clocked in, grinding, churning, releasing gas and acid long into the night. The result? Bloating. Disrupted sleep. That heavy, sluggish feeling in your chest. And worst of all, waking up more exhausted than when you went to bed. Bananas don't relax you, they weigh you down. Imagine your digestive system as a late-night factory. Lights are dim, workers are packing up. Now imagine handing them a heavy, complicated project and saying, "You've got 5 hours, get it done." That's what eating bananas at night does to your body. And bananas aren't even the worst offender. Because there's another fruit, the one most people think is the perfect bedtime snack, that actually does more harm than good. And chances are it's sitting in your fridge right now. Picture this. It's 3:07 a.m. The room is quiet, but your body isn't. You're awake. Not jolted, but drifting up from a sleep that never felt deep enough to begin with. The ceiling fan hums, the shadows stretch across the ceiling, and yet something is wrong. Your chest feels strange, not painful, but unsettled. Your heart skips a beat, or maybe flutters. You shift your weight, flip the pillow. One side of you is hot, the other cold. You glance at the clock, again. It's not just one night, It's becoming a pattern. Maybe you've chalked it up to getting older, or to stress, or hormones. Maybe your doctor said it was normal, or didn't ask at all. But what if the problem wasn't your heart, your age, or even your sleep? What if it was pineapple? Yes, pineapple. The sweet, tropical fruit we've all been told is good for digestion. It's practically a health food, right? Packed with vitamin C, hydrating, fiber-rich. What could possibly be wrong with a few slices before bed? Plenty, especially if you're over 55. See, pineapple contains something called bromelain, an enzyme that breaks down proteins. Sounds great in theory, but in practice, that same enzyme, combined with pineapple's extremely high acidity, can wreak havoc on a senior's already delicate digestive system, especially at night. Here's what can happen. That harmless fruit sits in your stomach. The acid rises. Reflux kicks in. The throat starts to feel tight or dry. Your heart flutters. You wake up, sweaty, anxious, confused, and no one connects it to the fruit. One of our viewers recently wrote, "I thought I was having a cardiac episode. My doctor ran tests. Everything looked normal. Then I stopped eating pineapple after dinner, and the symptoms vanished." It's not just pineapple. Other nighttime healthy snacks like citrus, tomatoes, even apples can trigger this reaction, especially in aging bodies. The truth? Doctors rarely ask about late-night snacking. They treat symptoms, not triggers. But if you're waking up in the dark, heart thumping, throat dry, mind racing, the answer might not be a prescription. It might be your produce drawer. And now that you know, you can start to reclaim your nights. You've carried more than your share. You've worked jobs that drained you, cooked meals when no one thanked you, sat at the edge of beds and doctors' offices and worry-filled nights for the people you love, always giving, always showing up. And now, finally, in this season of life, when you should be able to exhale, you lie awake at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, again. You deserve better. You deserve rest. And that starts with the truth. Because here's what no one ever told you, that some of the things you were taught to eat before bed, the sweet grapes, the healthy banana slices, the refreshing bowl of pineapple, they don't calm your body. They stimulate it. They spike your blood sugar, confuse your system, and force your body to stay alert when all you want is to let go. It's not your fault. You were trying to do the right thing, but now you know. And that means now you can do better, for yourself. So here's how we start. Step 1. Cut the sugar-rich fruits out of your evening routine. Yes, even the ones labeled healthy. Step 2. Swap them for something grounding. A small bowl of warm oats, a handful of pumpkin seeds, a glass of warm almond milk with a pinch of cinnamon. These are the foods your nervous system understands. These are the signals of safety. Step 3. No fruit, no exceptions. After 7 p.m., your body needs that time to shift out of digestion and into healing. And above all, remind yourself, you are not a machine. You're not here to push through exhaustion until you collapse. You are a human being. And your healing, your memory, your heart health, your mood, begins with sleep. But real rest can't happen if your body is still fighting what you feed it. So take this seriously, because no doctor can sleep for you. No wellness trend will undo what your habits keep repeating. No one is coming to save you from the choices you don't change. But you can start tonight. Choose sleep, choose healing, choose yourself, before the damage becomes something you can't reverse.